Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Milk makeup and their Blur+Set Smooth Setting Powder. Yeah, I kind of had to think about it for a moment. I'm like, is it just a setting powder? Is it the, I'm like, what should I say? So anyways, if you want to hear my thoughts and opinions about the setting powder throughout the day, then keep on watching. Okay, so this is supposed to be a lightweight setting powder, locks makeup in all day without adding heavy cakiness, talc-free, silicone-free, and it's supposed to not leave a chalky cast or cause flashbacks. It's supposed to also smooth because it has avocado powder, hyaluronic acid to smooth the skin's canvas, and it's also supposed to blur. Powder-filled blurring microspheres, blurs pores, cut shine instantly for a soft focus effect. I actually put some concealer around my forehead and I contoured my nose a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. Just gonna go in the mesh here. Bounce the sponge or brush into the mesh opening to pick up powder. Dab on excess. So my concern is because there's a little cover here that I might not be able to pick up as much powder as I would like, but I could be wrong because it says just to go into the mesh powder, but there is not enough coming off to me. I am going in with the translucent light. So far, it's blending in pretty nicely. I don't know if you guys can see. That's what it looks like right now. So I'm just doing a bit of baking. So I usually go in with the Sasha Buttercup, and I grab the product from there, and of course there's no mesh for it to like I guess filter everything. So it said you could go in with either a brush or a sponge. It does come with the sponge as well, but I don't like those types of sponges. I'd rather go in with my beauty blender. And I'm picking up the product. And the product does come out, but it's not as much as I'm used to, because I usually pick up like a generous amount of powder, and I bake. So we'll see how this works. I'm not quite too sure. Okay, so this is my nose contour right now. So it's looking pretty good so far, but we will see. I'm just gonna finish my concealer in a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did my concealer. Just gonna blend it a little bit more and get out the creases, because we don't want to start baking the creases. Going in. I don't know, it doesn't really look like there's any product that's coming out from the mesh. Like, am I supposed to really like go into the mesh? I don't really know. And just to let you guys know, if the quality of this video is kind of crappy, I apologize. I kind of wanted to do a review for you guys about this product as well, without my usual tools. Because like I said, I kind of sold my camera, and yeah. Like, I understand the point of the mesh to kind of act like a filter in order to pick up so much product. First initial thoughts, it's blending out really nicely. I can't say it's blurring out my pores, because lately my pores have been minimized. I bought the Clarisonic Smart Profile just to help clean out my pores, and oh my gosh, it made such a difference, because when I got it, it was 40% off, and like, heck yeah, like you can't pass a 40% off on Clarisonic. And I'm just like, damn, like this is like not too bad, because it's basically like $400 Canadian and it was 40% off. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, I gotta get it. No questions asked. So now I've noticed that my pores look a lot more minimized. Like, it looks pretty much not visible, basically. Hard to say, but it does look like it's blurring around here. It's smoothing out pretty well. I don't know how long lasting this is though, but you can definitely tell that it is brightened. If you want to dispense more product like I did here, I closed it a bit, just enough of a gap, and I shook it up. I'm just setting my foundation, and this is the Pro Mini 55.5. So before I was debating whether or not to get just to get medium or just to get light. I eventually got both because I wanted to brighten up the under eye, of course, and I have to set the rest of my face. I actually got darker during the summertime, like I tanned a little bit, so I definitely got darker, so that's why I got the medium, just to like kind of balance everything out. Brushing this all over the face right now, I see that everything's like blurred out. It actually like, it doesn't feel drying. It's definitely hydrating. Yeah, definitely smooth out. It's actually a very beautiful finish. Like I said on the box, it won't make you look chalky or anything. I still love my Sacha Buttercup. That is my go-to powder. But this, I have to admit that like, it smoothed everything out here. There is no settling. It does not look chalky or cakey as like it claimed. We have to see how the under eye goes throughout the day, because I don't know if it's gonna look weird later. But initially right now, I definitely do like it, especially when you just like brushing it and just finessing it all over the face. That looks really, really nice. Like I have nothing bad to say about this. Like it just settles very nicely. Like I said, smooths out there. It doesn't feel drying. So I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face, and then I will take you guys with me throughout the day, of course, and check out how this is going. I also have a few errands to run during work as well, because I'm getting rid of my PlayStation, but I'll tell you guys about that story later. So like I said, I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is now 1:30 and I have been out and about for about 6 hours. As you guys know, I usually am out for 12-hour days, and around a certain time my makeup doesn't hold up as much, but obviously it depends on the products that I use. I saw that like I have a healthy glow to myself. It doesn't look overly shiny. Like I said, there's a healthy glow. It also described that it won't make you look shiny as well, so it does do as it claims. I see like under my eyes, it still looks blurred out. Like it looks nice. I'm pretty sure I described a few times where like depending on like my routine or foundation or whatever I use, there's like little dots on my nose later on, because throughout the day it just does that. It just looks like little craters, but it doesn't look like that this time. Now I don't know if it's because my updated skincare routine that it is helping my pores look more minimized and not look like that, or if it is because of the powder. But besides the point, my nose is not looking like that. It looks really, really good. I still look fairly matte, even though I have a healthy glow to myself, but I still look fairly matte, and everything looks blurred out. Like I said, it's not settling to fine lines or anything. It's just a nice hydrated look to my face. It does not feel dry. Like I said, it does contain hyaluronic acid, so it does, once again, hydrate your face. So I am loving this. Like I saw good reviews on this, but I didn't think it was that good, considering the fact like I didn't pick up as much product on in the translucent light because of the mesh, and I was like, really, is this gonna work for me? Because I usually pick up a lot of product for my baking and everything because I needed to absorb the oil, but I didn't use that much, especially for like my nose and everything, because I usually bake around there too. But it still looks nice. It's good. Like, wow, I have no complaints to this whatsoever so far, but we will see what it looks like hours later. So I will see you guys then. I just got the Nvidia Shield Android TV. In case some of you don't know, I'm actually selling my PS4, and I don't play any games anymore. So I'm gonna be sad that I'm gonna be sad that I'm selling my PlayStation, but at the same time it's like I don't really use it for games, so there's no point for me to keep it, right? But yeah. Hey guys, so I am now at home. As you can tell, I'm actually in my living room right now, sitting on the floor because I have to switch out my PlayStation right now. And I thought this would have been a little bit more better than sitting up in my room with not that much light in there. So I'd rather sit here. So I would like to know, because since I don't have my actual camera anymore and I did sell it and using my iPhone, my videos aren't going to be how they were before. It's going to be very like casual. It's going to be like here, there, whatever. Like it's going to be all over the place, like in my living room. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know about that. So back to the product. So I did get a healthy amount of shine on my face later on in the day. It has been 11 hours. So taking the product away from the time, because it has been almost 12 hours, obviously it's not gonna look how it was like 6 hours ago. Like most people, when they are out and about, they're maybe like 10 hours, 9 hours. Some people push it to 12 because they wake up earlier, get ready, and so forth. I'm pushing to the 12-hour mark, so this is a healthy glow. But remember to take the product out the equation, that this, I usually get a little bit oily later on in the day, so I can't deduct that many points off of it. But the fact that like it held up pretty well, I'll give it points, because I usually get really shiny later on in the day. No matter what powder I used, I usually get like really oily around my nose. Now I looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm pretty sure on camera you guys can see as well, there's a healthy amount of glow on my forehead, around my cheeks here, and I think like around there. But even though I have like some shine, it's not a overwhelming shine. I think I mentioned in my previous check-in that you guys can tell the difference between like a oily slick and a healthy glow. So when I saw myself in the mirror, like I said, it looks like a healthy glow. It doesn't look like overshine. Just under my eyes is still a little matte as well, which is I was quite surprised at that actually. It was a little bit matte, and even till now, it did not settle in my fine lines. Like I was so amazed. Like I have like a smile line right here. It's just this side, which is weird. But I have a smile line right here. It did not settle in there, so I'm just like, dang. And I have some fine lines under my eyes right here, and it did not settle in there at all. I was like, okay, you are amazing. Like the powder is good. It is really good. My face feels hydrated. It doesn't look too over glowy or too oily, sorry, I should say. There's a good amount of glow on there. I think that if you're pushing beyond 12 hours, it won't look as good. So I think 12 hours would be the max for this powder with your foundation routine or whatever. Unless you have a great routine where like nothing, like no oil peeks through, then disregard what I'm saying. But for the average person who works and everything, or just has like a regular routine, or who hasn't even mastered that routine yet where everything remains all matte, it does get a little bit shiny. But like I said, I think the 12-hour mark is the peak. It's the max that you can go, and I think beyond that point it's just gonna be a mess afterwards. But I haven't hit beyond the 12-hour mark, but this is my assumption right now because I am getting a little bit more shiny a little bit more glowy. I don't want to be overly glowy. But yeah, like I have no complaints about this. The powder, the product itself, I give it an A+. Like it is great. The packaging, it's not the greatest. Like you get what, 0.87 ounces, and it was about $35. Like it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. And I can get the concept of the mesh where it controls like the amount of product being dispersed or being distributed. Like you don't want to pick up so much. I totally get that, but the mesh is not for me. I don't like it too much. Like in order for me to even pick up product, I have to like kind of shake it a little bit, as like you guys saw earlier. in order to get something out. And even like dunking my sponge into the mesh, I didn't think there was any product coming out of it. Even with the brush, but surprisingly it still did the job. So a little does go a long way. I'm just in the habit of picking a lot of product because I'm used to my Sacha Buttercup, even like my previous powders as well. I'm just used to it that way. Just overall, like the product is amazing. I just am not a fan of the packaging too much. But packaging aside, once again, product thumbs up. I love it. I totally will recommend it. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I know it's been a while since I posted, and it's gonna be a while till I post another one, unfortunately, but I hope you guys stick around for that. And I thank you again for your patience, for you guys to support me, and thank you for all the new subscribers and being patient with me with that as well. Even my day one subscribers, like, you guys have been there for me, and you guys understand, like, it's hard to upload a video every single time, but please be patient. I will still upload, not as frequent as before, because before I used to upload like twice a week or something, but I have to kind of slow it down a little bit because I have other stuff that I have to deal with, unfortunately. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys like this video once again, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram, my Snapchat. I keep forgetting to mention this, but don't forget to click that notification bell to, you know, get notifications on my next videos, because your girl don't really upload much, like I said, so that bell will definitely help. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one, and click on the next video. You know, just, I don't know if it's on this side. If not, then cover my face, whatever. But click on the next video, not next video, click on whatever videos I have, previous uploads and whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.